Good day everyone, my name is Angelo together with my group mates, Mr. Ritardo, Mr. Binghay, Mr. Dilute, Mr. Responso, Mr. Agot, and also Mr. Yaba. We are group 3 and we will be discussing about the nanotechnology. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is the study and manipulation of matter at a scale of about 1 to 100 nanometers. It involves the characterization, design, and production of structures, devices, and systems with unique properties by fine-tuning the physical, chemical, mechanical, and optical properties of materials at the nanoscale. The ideas and concepts behind nanoscience and nanotechnology started with a talk entitled There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom by physicists Richard Feynman at an American Physical Society meeting at the California Institute of Technology on December 29, 1959, long before the term nanotechnology was used. Um, in his talk, Feynman described a process in which scientists would be able to manipulate and control individual atoms and molecules. The term nanotechnology was first coined by Norio Taniguchi, a professor at Tokyo University of Science, in 1974. It is to describe dimensional accuracy. The fundamental basis of nanotechnology is making functional materials, devices, and systems on the nanometer length scale. Nanoparticles are defined as ultrafine particles sized between 1 to 100 nanometers in diameter, where unique phenomena enable novel applications.
The nanotechnology of the past. Using advanced technologies, scientists today discovered the practice of nanotechnology even before this term was introduced. The use of this technology by people in the past is outlined below as cited by Bautista at 2018. In the 9th to 17th century, glowing, glittering luster ceramic glazes used in the Islamic world and later in Europe. The glazes contain silver or copper or other nanoparticles. In the 16th century, Renaissance pottery was created by the Italians employing nanoparticles. In the 13th to 18th century, Damascus saber blade, cementite nanowires, and carbon nanotubes was produced and used to provide strength, resilience, and the ability to hold a keen edge. In 1857, colloidal suspension of ruby gold was studied by Michael Faraday, and he demonstrated the colloid solutions produced by gold nanoparticles under sustained lighting conditions. The nanotechnology of the modern era. Nanotechnology has progressed since the early ideas of Feynman until the invention of a new type of the microscope in 1981 that enables the viewing of nanoparticles according to Beda at 2020. The following relates to the progress of nanotechnology of the modern era. Nanoscience progressed in the other fields of science like computer science, biology, and engineering. The decrease in the size of the normal computers from room size to highly efficient movable laptops is due to the progress of nanoscience and nanotechnology. An increased interest in nanoscience and nanotechnology fields starting at the beginning of the 21st century.
Nanotechnology in the Philippines. With anticipated benefits of nanotechnology, the Nanotech Lab, also known as NanoLab, was established on July 1, 2015. One of the Philippines' few nanotechnology research facilities open to the public. Developed by Institute TOST ITDI, which offers R&D possibilities and technical assistance to local government industries by utilizing cutting-edge technology and equipment. Because nanotechnology concerns about the achieving the goals of the project. Major environmental application for nanotechnology. Nanotechnology has been used in a variety of disciplines. A list of its applications is shown relating to the environment, health and medicine, agriculture, transportation, and space exploration. Water treatment and purification. Nanomembranes purify, desalinate, and detoxify the water. Nanosensors to detect the contaminants and the pathogens in the water. Nanoporous zeolites, nanoporous polymers, and clays to purify the water. Magnetic nanoparticles to treat and remediate the water. AiO2 nanoparticles to catalyze the degradation of pollutants.
Environmental remediation. Contaminants and pollutants are removed from the contaminated soil, groundwater, and surface water using zero-valent ion nanoparticles for abatement of environmental pollutants. So how does zero-valent ion function then? To directly deliver electrons to the pollutant for degradation or to help processes that need electrons to degrade contaminants. The ZVI functions as a reducing agent. A direct reaction between groundwater toxins and zero-valent ion can serve as an abiotic degradation mechanism for pollutants. Additionally, they use iron nanoparticles. So how can iron nanoparticles be utilized for cleanup? According to research, nanoscale iron particles are particularly efficient at transforming and detoxifying a wide range of typical environmental pollutants, including PCBs, organochlorine, herbicides, and fluorinated organic solvents.
Minimize the generation of pollution. Green nanocomposites are eco-friendly materials used to minimize the generation of pollution. The first one is starch-based nanocomposites. The second one is cellulose-based nanocomposites. And the third one is protein-based nanocomposites.
The use of nanometer silver is very popular these days. Silver is a great antimicrobial agent and you can find this in refrigerators or washing machines. You can buy socks, so in principle you can use them and wear them. Long before they start smelling, those products are shredding that materials is also going out into the environment that leads to our health and safety. Environmental issues are nanomaterials that penetrate the soil, could contaminate it, and move it into nearby surface and ground waterways. Wind or rainstorm runoff can carry particles from solid waste materials, direct discharge, or unintentional spillage to aquatic systems. Urbanization, energy resource shortage, sustainable resource use, runoff, and buildup of pesticides and fertilizers are just a few and agricultural and environmental issues that nanotechnology can address. Nanotechnology is incredibly important, which means that if we get it wrong because we don't think before we do things, we could undermine the whole enterprise of making society better by providing technological solutions to the problems.